Computer. Okay, hey everyone. Thanks so much for coming to our little presentation tonight. Um, this is more like a very, I think it's the second or third one, so bear with me and bear with us. We're just trying to get this all worked out. But tonight, all we want to do is like share some information on a company that we're super excited to be part of. Me and Deb and Marcy and Michelle have been working pretty hard on this little presentation to get it to feel a certain way. So yeah, we're pretty excited to share it. Before I share my screen, I want to tell you a little bit about myself and my little story here. I've been in the trades as a millwright and industrial mechanic for about the last 22 years of my life. I started in like high school, and yeah, it was like always trading time for money, always coming from this like beautiful home I'm in, all the way up to Fort McMurray, the gas and oil place, working there, killing my body, like just killing myself, and then coming back here. And then it was party time because that's what I did. So work, party, repeat. About 3 years ago, I had enough of that, and I decided to take a bit of a hiatus, and I bought an old camper van, and I drove down to Mexico, and I became a kiteboard instructor in the winters for 3 years, and it was pretty much the greatest time of my life. I absolutely loved it. And I came back here, and then March 2020 happened, and the world kind of fell apart, and everything dried up. I had roommates in my house that moved out. I couldn't teach people how to kiteboard anymore because it was definitely not social distancing. And yeah, I wasn't getting called for work in Alberta anymore. So lucky enough, an opportunity arose, and I'm a very open-minded person, and I took it head on, and I learned how to start marketing online. And then that's when I met Deb, and that's when I found this amazing company, and it all kind of came together because I wanted to do like build habits right now so that I can be the healthiest in my life for longevity. So when I'm older, I'm the kind of guy that can still jog and run and do things rather than, super unhealthy and not able to make it. So this company and everything that's happening around just kind of all fell into place at once. So that's my story. And now I'll share some information here.
You have a good story.
Well, it's getting better every day too. It's awesome. Okay. So our company name is Ariix, and we've been around for, Deb, was it 10 years that Ariix has been around?
10 years, 2020.
Awesome. 10 years, 2020. So it's a company that I like. It has some longevity. It's not just a fly-by-night operation. And any company I look at, I really want it to be that way, where there's some good backing and some solid foundations and products and stuff like that. So that's what I really liked about Ariix. This 360 really talks about like the holistic lifestyle of it. Like I was saying, it came at the right time where I wanted my health, I wanted my mind, and I wanted my like financial life to all kind of come together, and it all works really well with this company. And having this team that we've built with in Nelson here and with the our group in the States is just amazing to have that aspiration, and we all want the same thing. Another thing I really loved about the company when I saw it was the people that are backing it and who they have looking at their products. So when I first saw this presentation, I actually there was this girl on there, and I didn't know who she was, and she had a red dress on. Then every time Deb would say, "Yeah, Miss Deanna Latson is doing a talk," I'm like, "Who's that?" And she's like, "The girl in the red dress." And she was just amazing. She was like on the stage, she was talking about these products with such passion that it's like she always stuck in my head. And then I found out that she's our chief product officer, and she just like every time you hear her speak and anything she talks about, she's so passionate and like just informs you and educates you so well on why the products are the way they are. So I really love that. Dr. Ray Strand, hearing him speak is pretty amazing too, because he had it was with his wife, right, Deb, that she had some health issues.
She had fibromyalgia, severe case of it.
Yeah.
In the
So it's
hospitalized.
It's amazing to hear, like, not only from him, but all of the stories we always hear about these like crazy experiences people have and how this company has helped them get through it. And just the backing here with like Dr. Ginger and our new partner in Mexico, it's just the company's growing and all these people are taking notice and want to be part of it. So I really appreciate that side of it. Another thing is all the the certifications we have. Ariix has a gold seal of approval, and that's a superiority quality and 100% potency guarantee. So that means the date on the bottle is how long the potency is going to be for, and it's going to be that potency till that date, that expiration date, which is very important. It's safe for Olympians to use, which when I first saw that, I kind of laughed at it a little bit because I'm like, well, they're just like, vitamins and minerals and healthy stuff. But then when you start taking it, it's pretty crazy, like how you feel. And I'm like, okay, now I can see how you want that certification. So Olympians can use it, and it's drug safe. The FDA, of course, is a very important one. And then the NSF, I really like that because they're a third party tester. And that means any company that uses them and puts their products out is leaving it wide open for this company to say positive or negative, because the NSF, they just write the journal on what they see. So the fact that Ariix sends our products to them is a pretty open book and just shows the transparency of this company. So I really love that too. Now, as Ariix, we're actually a house of brands. That means that we want the ability to allow people to choose kind of like what they want to speak towards, because some people are going to be more towards the weight loss side of things, or some people want to be towards the health and the wellness. Other people want like the prime essential oils or skincare line or anything. So the thing is, you find one of those products that calls to you, and then that's the product that you can represent and you can speak to. So it's amazing that it's just not one thing that we focus on, it's multiple avenues. So here we're going to talk a bit about which industries we're in. The health and wellness industry is a $4.2 trillion industry, and this is kind of the one that calls to me the most. The brands they have and the quality of the vitamins and supplements they have is just the best I've ever tried, and I've been one of those guys that have tried a lot in my past. So here, actually, I'd like to have Deb speak to the limu because she knows a little bit more about where it comes from. So Deb, what can you tell us about the limu?
Limu is an amazing source from the Tonga Islands in the South Pacific, between New Zealand and Fiji. And it's a brown seaweed that, when extracted, fucoidin is the ingredient that we all love. And it supports all the things that you see on this page: immune support, joint mobility, free radicals, increased energy, stem cells mobilization, protects skin, reduces inflammation, which is a big one, and supports better sleep. But it's the ingredient fucoidin that Jamie is wanting to know a little bit more for me to say. And what it is done, what they do is through machetes. The locals do it with machetes, and the seaweed itself grows 3 to 6 feet every day. So it's a renewable resource, and just ethically prepared and organic. And it's a beautiful drink that uses mango, papaya, apple, and pear to help go down. It's so delicious. Apparently, the seaweed itself is not very attractive to the taste buds, but with this assistance of these great fruits, it does wonderful things. And I know that Jamie loves this.
This is one of the first products Deb got me to try, and it was crazy how instantaneously it worked for my sleep. I was kind of one of those guys that would like go to bed no matter what time and always wake up at 3 a.m. And I'm like, I'm just getting old. This is just how it is. That's just life, right? Tried this drink the first night. I slept right through the night. And then if I ever did get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I was right back in bed. So it was amazing, and I'll never go without it ever again. So thank you, Deb, just for that.
You're welcome. I sleep really well too. It is amazing.
It is. This is probably my favorite product out of the whole entire line. This MOA has 36 superfoods in it. This list here of anti-aging, health, digestion, immune support, reducing stress, improved sleep, brain function, cardiovascular health, and reduced inflammation. Between the two products, the Limo and the MOA, I've been able to get off of my 400 milligram a day habit of Advil, which for so much of my life my young life, just from snowboarding accidents, mountain biking accidents, all this stuff, like getting out of bed was always painful. Walking down the stairs, I'd have to use the railing. I felt like a 90-year-old man, and I was only 38 years old. And I'm like, what am I going to do? There was days at work where my gout would flare up and I'd have to take 1,000 milligrams of Advil every like 8 hours. I thought this was it. Like that's what was my life was going to be like. And then at 3 weeks after getting on these products, it probably changed earlier than that, but I actually noticed one day I came running down the stairs in the morning. And that to me was like something that I never thought I would ever do again. And I so wholeheartedly believe that it's these products that have allowed me to do it. And again, I will never stop taking these products, because even lately I felt like that little gout start coming back into my toe or something like that. And then I'll just take a little bit of MOA and then it just goes away again. So for me, it's one of those things that you stay on it long term, and all these antioxidants and all these mushrooms and stuff are going to help inside you. The mushrooms, the fact that they have lion's mane in here is amazing. I don't know if you guys know much about lion's mane, but they're doing studies, and they've done studies on dementia about it and how it actually rebuilds neural pathways in our brains. There's an amazing documentary called Fantastic Fungi that you guys should check out. It talks all about mushrooms and just the health benefits to us. And like having these mushrooms in this convenient package is just unbelievable. It's amazing.
I'm glad you brought that up.
it's so good. I love that product. And then, of course, we're in the weight loss industry. I mean, it's such a huge industry. Weight loss is such it's an epidemic in its own in North America. It's like there's people that growing up, you don't realize that you have the ability to control that side of you, and our economy and everything, and like TV and just how it shows us. It just promotes unhealthiness, like sitting around, like fast food, like all this stuff. So the fact that we're in this industry is pretty amazing too. I know, Marcy, I'd like you to share a little bit of a story with your the Sunrise products.
Oh, sure. I was introduced to Ariix through this weight loss challenge because at the time I definitely needed some help. I had just got married and saw my wedding pictures, and I was absolutely floored at how much weight I had gained through family members' death and stress and stuff like that. So about that time, somebody had mentioned a weight loss challenge, and I said, well, I'm up for any challenge right now. So they introduced me to these drops, and those are the two little brown bottles that you see there in front of the shakes. And it is so simple. You take a drop under your tongue about a half hour before you eat, and then another dropper of the other bottle right before you eat. And I had tremendous success on the weight loss plan. I followed the eating plan to the letter, and I had lost, in 1 month, I'd lost 30 pounds, 28 inches. And by the end of the weight loss challenge, which is only 2 months, I had lost 42 pounds and 52 inches. But I didn't want to stop there because I had come in first place for the weight loss challenge, and they said they were going to honor me and on the stage in Las Vegas. And so I wasn't quite happy with my weight if I was going to be on this big stage in Las Vegas in front of everybody with Ariix. So I kept going for another few months. So at 5 months, my goal was to have lost 80 pounds, and I got it. I had dropped 81 pounds and 72 inches in 5 months. So very, very happy with the results, and and then we got remarried in Vegas with some wedding pictures that weekend that I'm very, very happy and proud of.
Nice.
Well done.
That's amazing. And it's like the fact about the drops and that they're like natural and homeopathic and just what they do. I took the drops just because I wanted to try them, and I didn't realize how my cravings were controlling me, and just taking the drops and balancing your hormones it's just life changing. So even for people that don't know, like I didn't, trying them, I'm like, yeah, it's a pretty amazing product. I love their protein powder and stuff too. Pea protein. It's super bioavailable. I just really love the products. So it's pretty easy to say good things about them. We're also in the $55 billion energy drink sector, which is huge. The good thing about this is it's that fucoid rich. So the same stuff that was in that mango orange bottle is in the energy drinks, and there's natural caffeine. So when you drink it, you don't get jittery. It's just like a nice straight high. And so since it has fucoid in it, you're drinking it, and it's also going to help you sleep at night. So it gives you energy when you drink it, and then at night you're going to be able to sleep. So it's just a pretty amazing energy drink if you like energy drinks, and it tastes great. It tastes phenomenal. We are also in the personal care sector, $250 billion industry. Revive, that's their shampoo. Obviously, I need the shampoo a lot, and the body wash and conditioners and stuff. I'm still waiting to try that product, but everything I hear about it is really amazing. The Prime essential oils, I know I've looked into companies before, and they have like 250 different oils to choose from. We make it super simple, and we have 4 to choose from, and they do different things from waking you up to relaxing you to calming you down. So it's pretty amazing there. The other thing here is the Purity water bottle. So I was looking at an MSR water bottle, the Guardian. It was $500, and ours is not that much, and it actually filters out more. And I love it. I have mine here too, obviously. It's I use it every day. It's probably made me drink more water in the last month than I have in my life. So it's one of those products I'm always going to go with. And then Deb has the air filter. How's the air filter working for you?
It's working very well. I haven't figured out all the stages, but it does have a HEPA filter in it. I just got it recently, but it's doing its job. It tells you what it's doing, and you can tell that when someone cooks or there's some smoke or we have a suite in the basement, and sometimes different odors come up, and immediately they're challenged. You can see the numbers go up, and then boom, right back down to where you're in I guess a safer level. So it does kill those odors, traps dander and any allergens, and also bacteria and viruses, which is important. Comfort level for me, I have asthma, which Limu has helped me with maintaining it in a great way, but this is another level altogether as well.
Nice. And last but not least, we're in the skincare industry. This is one thing that being part of this company really shed a lot of light on me and wanting to take care of my skin. I've had skin cancer on my lip before, so I'm starting to use the product in there. And even now I'm just starting to use it nightly because I just want to see if I can fix up some of my wrinkles and stuff, because why not? I mean, the skin, our skin is like the biggest organ in our body, and like we need to take care of it. I wish I would have taken a video. I had a huge slice on my hand the other day, and I started using the Skincerity on it, and it's got vitamin E on it, and what else is in there? The grapeseed extract. And it was amazing to actually like see it start like healing itself together. It's like a liquid Band-Aid almost, but like on steroids, because it's like it just traps everything in there, and then you peel it off in the morning. These are kind of like adult toys here. It's just amazing for your health and wellness. So it's great. Another thing is the company is super driven to like try and give us loyalty perks and stuff, whether it's loyalty dollars for when we buy something. We get loyalty dollars that we can use when we purchase other products. In the States, there's Ariix Medical, which is super important down there, I know. And Ariix Travel, where it's like, instead of going to Expedia or anything, we can go to Ariix Travel and get better discounts. And then if we get our friends to save money through that too, we get paid the difference. So it's another way for us to make money through there. And of course, the girl's best friend, the diamonds. I don't know, maybe I'll get a diamond earring one day or something, but well, that's down the road, right? And so with Ariix, what we're doing is we're not actually trying to get people to spend more money, because I mean, that's not the point here. The point is to educate people that the Walmarts and the Costco's and stuff, they're always going to try and put out a brand or something that is cheap, and they're not really going to look at the quality of it. With us, we're looking at the highest quality products that actually do something for us. So the question isn't for us to buy our stuff, but what do you spend on, like how much do you spend a month on supplements? or personal care or clean water or skincare or essential oils. So I know like this bottle, Deb, when you went to Europe, you saved $2,000, was it?
With a family of 4. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
So that's huge. And like even like when I was traveling, I used to love Fiji water. I don't want to know what's in Fiji water anymore because I've heard some bad stories, but I used to love it. And that's like $3-4 for a bottle of water. That's more than gasoline. If you think about it, the water we're buying from the store is more than gasoline. So now you can have this bottle and you can just take it and fill it up on the tap from there, and you have the cleanest water ever. Takes it all the bad and none of the good. So things like that is what we're talking about. Even if someone gets a big thing of protein, you're like, well, here's some protein that actually works. And in the last 3 weeks, I'm doing a fitness challenge and I've gained 4 pounds of muscle, which is huge. And I totally attribute that again to good quality products, because there's never a time before that I've had those big of gains, and I've been eating tubs of protein my whole life. So just redirect the spending to stuff that works. Here we've gone through a big merger with a company called New Age and Ariix, and it's just amazing things coming down the line for these companies. I know there's stocks in these companies, and in 1 week they almost doubled the stock price once some of this news came out. So it's just big things happening for the company, and it's just going to be very exciting in the next few months to see what actually happens. And it's all because of these guys, our Ariix co-founders. They've built a business that they want to rival and be the best network marketing company on the planet, and I believe that it's going to happen. So again, it's super exciting times.
Value of New Bev stock.
Yeah. And
11.62% today at $2.69.
Oh, there you go. $2.69. Sweet. The penetration in the market is pretty global right now, and we're always looking to get into more penetration or more markets, obviously. And as we merge with more companies, then hopefully that penetration will just get deeper and deeper, which is the goal. So not only can you provide these products in the United States or Canada, but anywhere you know anybody, you can do business. And it's great with that online model. So Marcy, I'd like you, yeah, I always love it when you talk about this one, because it's something that me being younger, I just don't think about. I don't think about my retirement at all. And you said that this slide really hit home for you.
Yeah, this is huge for me. I'm very close to the baby boomers. I still have 10 years of work life left. And I thought I was in really great shape with, besides our Canada retirement programs and stuff, that I had about $88,000 to $100,000 saved or invested in my retirement. And so when I saw this slide, it was a huge eye opener for me, because between our two incomes, we're used to having $5,000 per month, easy, give or take. And so we thought in order to maintain that, to continue going to the Caribbean and stuff, like you're seeing up there, the beautiful pictures. This is what I love to do. This was my retirement dream. And when I saw this, I just about fell over when it said that I needed to have $1.2 million invested. And I thought, oh boy, I got 10 years to get it together. So another reason why I joined Ariix. This is where I want to be in that position in the next 10 years.
Awesome. And every time I hear you say that, I'm like, okay, check in. Let's start setting myself up now for then. So I
wish
you
I
so
had
much,
started
Marcy.
at your age, Jamie. I really wish I had started back then.
Yeah, and I'm gonna listen to that. I'm gonna listen. So here we go. It's time to get healthy. So this one's good to hydrate, eat clean and exercise, accomplish through focus and planning, love being in the moment, purposeful thought, heal through rest and relaxation, and you do it your way. So I like this. Marcy did this little slide. It's pretty good just to keep you focused on things that are important. And this is literally what our company stands for. And you couldn't be in the right place at the right time other than right now. This is the perfect timing. The one thing I knew I needed when everything hit the fan in March was I needed an online business. I needed a way to generate an income so that if anything happens in the world again, I can always be here and I can always be making money and I can always be helping people do the same thing. So that's why this model works so good for me. And how do we get started? So what we do is we pick a pack, we create a transformation product by consuming the products and then sharing the exciting results. Like our stories today, I wouldn't have been able to have this story if I didn't try the products. And I wouldn't have tried the products if Deb wouldn't reach out to me. So it all just kind of works together. And that's the whole idea of the business, is just to talk to the people that you care about and let them have their own experience. And if someone doesn't have an experience, then that's fine. But there's no one I know yet that hasn't had one. So it's a pretty good model. These are some of the packages we have set up, just so if you're going towards the weight loss package or the healthy living package or inflammation or whatever, it's very easy. We have actual Facebook groups that we can send people to, and they can search up and see what their issues are and see if there's something that aligns with them, which is an amazing tool to have. So the question is, do you know 4 people who want to either get healthy, retire, lose weight, make money, or travel? Which I know a bunch of each of those places. I'm sure we all do. I can't wait for this side of it because I haven't gotten to experience it as at this level yet. We're lucky that me, Marcy, Michelle, and Deb are all in the same town, so we can actually get together and hang out together and have our own little community. But I look forward to the day we can travel again and meet this whole worldwide RX community and get to meet these like-minded people that are all health driven and like focused and like doing the same thing. So I'm pretty excited for that.
That one girl's got mad hops, eh?
she does. She's pretty happy. And the one thing is we succeed as a team. If you ever decide to join the business, you are in business for yourself, meaning you can do this however you want, but there's always the support you will ever need. And no one is ever gonna not help you strive and succeed. It was Napoleon Hill that said, it is literally true that you can succeed best and quickest by helping others to succeed. And I know I feel the most fulfilled when I'm actually helping somebody else better their life. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this tonight. Like I said, it was a practice, so hopefully it didn't bore you too much there, but thanks a lot, and I'm just going to stop the recording.